Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is Hart, and today I have 3 NFL prize pick player props that you guys should be locking in for tomorrow. I think they're way too low, and think that we can take advantage of these easy and soft lines. So lock these in. I'll get to them in a second. Before that, just want to say follow me on Twitter, HartDFS, as well as throw me a like, subscribe, and turn that notification bell. Do truly appreciate all your support. Now let's get into the 3 prize pick player props I have for you guys today. The first one I have is going to be Mark Andrews over on receptions. We know what we're getting from Mark Andrews. He's pretty much the whole passing corpse when it comes to the Ravens now that Marquise Brown is gone. Mark Andrews, was thriving before that, is going to thrive even more now. If we look at his, stats from last season, specifically when we go down the list. So it starts off at the beginning of the season. He only saw 5 targets. And then from there, it's what's key. I mean, he goes from 5 to 5, 7, 8, 13, 6, 7, 10, 8, 10, 9, 11. He is a security blanket for Lamar Jackson, especially when they get close to the end zone. They're going against the Jets Jets defense, who's atrocious. Jets are not good. Really expect Lamar Jackson to lean on Mark Andrews, obviously because Marquise Brown is gone, as well as their backfield of running backs is, they're pretty hobbled. J.K. Dobbins is questionable. I think he might be able to suit up, but the same thing, but he's not 100%. So he's not 100%. Mike Davis is behind them, who they picked up this year. They just picked up Kenyon Drake. So the running back room is questionable. I don't really think they're going to, lean on one guy too heavily. I think they're just going to throw him in there, run a little bit. Lamar Jackson's going to run, do his thing. But I do think they're really going to rely on Mark Andrews when it comes to the passing game. And as you can see, all his targets went up, started at 5 at the beginning of the year, and they just kept going up every single game. And he's one of those guys. He's going to catch you at least 4 to 5 if not more, of those passes per game. Going against the Jets secondary and linebackers, really love Mark Andrews in this spot. I think I think the over 5.5 receptions here is should be an easy lock for tomorrow. The second one I have for you guys today is a pretty popular one around the DFS industry right now. It is going to be Elijah Mitchell over 7.5 receiving yards. This prop is just way too low. 7.5 yards, that's literally one catch that he should smash this with. Let me pull him up here real fast. If we can pull up his stats. As you can see, last year, there were some games where he got 0 targets. Just mute that ad real fast. There were some games where he did get 0 targets, but the games where he did get targets and catches, he got over 7.5 really easily. 11, 19, 43, 35, 18, 11. Obviously negative 11 there with the catch. Not sure what happened against Dallas in that playoff game. They won, but yeah, then 18 and then 50 versus the Rams. So it's nice seeing him in the season with 4 targets and 3 targets. 4 targets, 3 catches, 18 yards, 3 targets, 3 catches, 50 yards. So it's really nice seeing him in this season with some more targets after not really getting a ton to kind of start off the season. But that's where it gets better, as you can see. Starts off 0 targets, 2, 2, 0, 0, 5, 0, 6, 3, 2. So we're starting to see some consistency going into the second half of the season / getting closer to the playoffs. 0 the last game versus the Rams. And then, 2, 4, 3. So really like the upside of the pass game when it comes to Elijah Mitchell, especially closer towards the end of the season. Really think he's kind of involved a little bit more as a pass catching back. 7.5 yards is way too easy. The Bears are super susceptible. There we go. Struggling to the screenplays from the running backs out of the backfield. So 7.5 is just way too low. A lot of the DFS industries on this one, and I think you guys should be too. And the third one I have for you guys today is on the flip side. It is going to be David Montgomery over 14.5 receiving yards. I think this one is also extremely low, and this is my reason why. If we pull up David Montgomery's game log, as you can see, same thing kind of with Elijah Mitchell, but obviously David gets more targets. Starts off the year, only 1, 4, 4, 0, 2, 1, and then this just really blast off kind of closer to Thanksgiving, and then the second half of the season. 3 targets, 9, 7, 6, 9, 2, and 3. You know, all of those going for, you know, 28, 51, 39, 23, 61, 17. And then he did it 3, only 2 catches for 7 yards versus the Vikings. But that was the last game of their season. Really love the volume he's getting from the backfield here. Expect Justin Fields to be looking to him often. I don't think the Bears are going to be able to put up much of a fight when it comes to rushing the ball, especially against this 49ers defense. The 49ers are favored. Really expect the Bears to come out and have to pass. And David Montgomery is a good receiving back. 14.5 yards is just a little too low for David Montgomery. When the Bears are going to be playing down, he's going to be playing those receiving downs. They're going to look to him, especially with the offensive line of the Bears that they have. Brutal. They're so bad. So expect the 49ers to be getting into Justin Fields a lot, which means Justin Fields is going to run a lot and he's going to be dumping down to David Montgomery. So I really like the over there on the projected receiving yards for Montgomery. And those are my 3 picks for today. So if you like them, you know, feel free to play them. Also, we still have the Tom Brady passing yards free square. So if you haven't used that yet, you can use it with these 3 picks. You know, feel free to mix and match them with your own, but I think these 3 are way too low for tomorrow's Sunday slate. I know there's a lot on the board that I really like, but it's just, you know, I feel super confident in these 3 and expect them to easily hit for tomorrow. So if you guys liked the video, throw me a like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.